Hello paper crafters, I have another Christmas release for you. This one was made by Patricia Bess and she did a beautiful job. It's a set of 4 Cheery Lynn dies. The first one we have here is number B184 and it is the holly corner. And the second one we have in this set is number B186. It's the Merry Christmas set of words. It's a set of 2 dies in 2 different sizes. The third die is DL223, the Lace Christmas Tree, and it is a set of 2 dies. It comes with an angel wing, which is the backing for the tree. And then the last die is frame FRM146, the Merry Christmas card die. And I'm going to get right into the release so we can see the beautiful creations that Patricia made. The first card right here is this lovely poinsettia Merry Christmas card. And in this card, she used the dies, the Cheery Lynn B184, that's the holly corner set. She also used the B186, the words right here. And I want to show you that she did this wonderful comparison chart. Here is how the words cut out, the little set and the bigger set. And then they have this little cheery, little jaunty snowflake on the words there. But what Patricia did on some of her creations, she cut the snowflake off to give it a more elegant look. And that is what she did here. And since the words aren't joined when they cut, you can angle them like she did here with this and that straight. I really like that effect. So it makes a beautiful card. And then some of the other things you might be wondering is on this paper, the red velvet and green velvet, this die right here is LRO 121 and LRO 122. They're Marianne poinsettia sets, and I released those years ago, but I still have them in stock and still can get them if you want them. I have a few in stock and I can always order more if there's a rush for them. After seeing the beauty of this card, we may indeed have some people want to get these, and I'm just showing you right there how pretty those are to make that. And then of course this is the die we're selling, this beautiful flourish here of the holly leaves. And she typed her greeting inside and put in on a white piece of cardstock inside the card, and there you go. Very, very pretty card. The next card we have is this elegant looking card right here. And there's a few things going on here that I'll point out to you. The first thing that the die she used, again, was the B186, the Merry Christmas words. And she also used a Marianne Designables. That's this design right here, DS0907. And I believe I can still order those. I know a lot of the Designables are retiring, but I believe I can still get that one from my supplier. And I might even have a couple left in stock. And also the punch around the page set is a Martha Stewart punch, M232389. I can get some Martha Stewart punches. I tend not to order the punches too much because they're so heavy to ship, especially to my foreign friends. But if it's something you have to have and you can't find it, give me an email for Martha Stewart stuff. I can get Martha Stewart stuff for you. And I can also look around in my stores for you too if it's something you desperately are looking for. Now, what's really neat about what she did with this, besides these beautiful silver beads that I love, that she adhered to the snowflakes there. I'm just going to bring that up so you can see how beautiful that is. And she put where the Designables cuts out the holes in the card, she put some lovely foil back there. But what she did that was really neat is on the Designable folder, they're like cutting and embossing folders. I'm going to just read how she worded it because that'll be the best way to understand it. To get the blue ink background on the front of the card, she inked the smooth side of the Marianne Designables with the ice blue color box ink. Place the white cardstock on top of the ink side and close the folder and ran it through her Big Shot machine. It was a pretty neat way to get letterpress design without buying a letterpress machine. And it's just a gorgeous effect, and I will gonna try that with some of my dies to get that letterpress effect. And by letterpress, it means the white stands up instead of being pushed in, and all of this stuff that where the ink was goes blue. And inside it says from our family to yours, and there's a nice little wintry scene there, and that is a Heartfelt Creation stamp from the HCPC 3356 set, and I do have plenty of those in stock if anybody wants any. And she colored that in with oil pencils and used extra fine glitter on the card to give it that sparkle. I don't know if you can see it, it's really pretty sparkle there. So beautiful card, and then this lovely ribbon that she added to it. Okay, our next design is this nice silver creation, and what Patricia used for this one was the Cheery Lynn frame number 146. That's the whole square here. It cuts that whole design out in one swipe. Isn't that nice? And she also used some Martha Stewart punches. The punches used were Martha Stewart, the Aspen Snowflake punch around the page, also the Martha Stewart Holly punch, and the Martha Stewart Glacial Snowflake punch. And I think there's the holly there, there's a glacial snowflake, there's another snowflake there, and these were some buttons she added to them that kind of give it a nice little added effect. And she said, and she typed this in capital letters, so it's to pay attention. She said, "Darlene, please let your customer know that this Cheery Lynn die Merry Christmas card frame 146 needs to be a staple in every card maker's arsenal of die cutters. This is the best die for making quick, inexpensive bulk cards for Christmas that she has ever run across." And believe me, Patricia's got a lot of dies. It gives you a simplistically beautiful result, and it cuts so clean. You just cut, glue, stick it on, and go. It is wonderful. You can tell Patricia's an author, can't you, the way she writes. But she did tell me over and over when she was emailing me with things how much this die was a favorite of hers. And I was pretty amazed to see how nicely it cut out. I think a lot of people miss that when they look at this with the Cheery Lynn, which is kind of what they show. It doesn't look that great right there on that thing, but when you see it cut in person, there's a wow factor. And a good point, if you're making a lot of cards, you don't want to be stuck doing something that's time consuming, but you know everyone's expecting you to give them a handmade card, because that's a lot of you crafters, what paper crafters, that's expected of you. And inside the card is just the sentiment that she typed and added in white cardstock. Nice card, Patricia, really nice. But hold on, because there's a better one than this coming up using this die. Wait till you see what she did. Okay, now here is the next die. As some of you know, if you've been following my videos, my design team is getting into paper embroidery, and I am so happy because the only ones who did it was Petra and I. And now the others, Kathy Lynn, Carol, and Pat, and I'm probably missing somebody, but they're getting into it, and that makes me really happy. And this embroidery here in the corner was Pat's very first attempt at paper embroidery. And I'm so honored because both Kathy Lynn and Pat gave me their very first cards that they embroidered. And that's so nice. Let's get into what we used here. This big die right here is the Spellbinders Grand Scallop Squares. It's LF127. That around here. I can order that die for you. I can order Spellbinders if you like. I don't stock them, but I will order them. And also this layered poinsettia here, that is S5-055, and I can order that Spellbinders die for you too. And also here are LRO243. These are the Mary Ann Creatables candles, and they have not been released in a video yet, but I have them in stock. So if you want that Christmas, released these dies. This is a die. She did this on velvet paper and added some tint to it. It is simply gorgeous. I'll bring it up closer so you can see it in a minute. And the LRO121 and LRO122, which we mentioned from a previous card, are these Marianne dies, and all of this was done on this velvet paper. This was hand embroidered. It's beautiful. And the inside of the card, she used this die right here is a Marianne's Creatable Merry Christmas. So if you want something a little less elegant than this Merry Christmas, you want something a little more kind of a little more folksy or a little more of a different look, you can go with that one. It is LRO225, and I do have those in stock. I have all three of the American words that Marianne made, those sets in stock. She also used LRO242, this quadrant die, this lovely square, which I just released this week too. If you go back to the release before this one, that's in there, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous release. And also here is the die for this release, the Holly Corner, which is B184, which we're selling in here. And I'm telling you, this velvet paper, Patricia does stuff with it, and it's just lovely. So I want to bring it up to show you how nicely that velvet paper embosses in those candles there and in the Spellbinders poinsettia. And then I want to draw attention to the lovely, lovely paper embroidery work. And remember, this is her first attempt, so if Pat can do it, so can't you. It's paper embroidery is not hard, folks. It's time consuming, but you'd be surprised if you sit in front of the TV. It is something that you don't have to keep track of, like cross stitch. You're just going and doing at it, and it's easy, goes quickly. But a beautiful card. And there, of course, is some more of the holly with that velvet paper, and you can just see how nicely that comes out and how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous job, Patricia. Okay, next card. We've got a little stitching in here, and I almost missed that. The next card here is the Lace Christmas Tree die. It is the one we're selling, DL223. And then she also used a Memory Magic Flourish die right here. And that is 98420. I have that in stock. It has not been released yet on video, but I do have it in stock if you're interested. And inside the card is those Merry Christmas words again. It's Cheery Lynn B186, and these are Spellbinders frame dies. They're number S5077. Again, I can special order, and you can write or put a little picture or photo in there. This would be such a lovely card to send somebody. Again, the non-traditional Christmas colors. I love that my design team's doing a little bit something different for you. What I want to draw attention to is how, remember I said this die came with an angel wing. So you get this lovely filigree background come out, and then you attach it to the angel wing, which you can put a different color on. And if you look real closely here, you can see where Patricia stitched it onto the back of the cardstock, because the die cut out these little lovely holes that Patricia took advantage of and hand stitched. So it is so pretty. And then she added these beads to it too. And then she did it to the star here. So I don't know, it may not have punch these holes out exactly, but it gave a guideline where you can put the stitchery, and that's a simple straight stitch. So beautiful, beautiful card. As if this wasn't enough time put into this card, also wherever there's little loop-de-loos, I like to add rhinestones or pearls too to there, so that could give it some added dimension. If you wanted to change this into something ultra special, like maybe an ornament or something, you could do a front and a back and add some pearls. And you don't have to stitch if you don't want to. I think that's an awesome touch. It also ensures that your glue will never give up, because that is there forever. But then you could also do a backing to that, or like Siggy does, where she bends things down the middle and makes like, not honeycomb paper, but you know, she'll take like 4 and bend them and all join them up. That would make a cool ornament too. Beautiful, Patricia. I want to draw attention too to this lovely bow. It was made with this same lace that she used in the background there. It is just so pretty. Such beautiful work. And again, the inside. We're getting there, folks. Hang with me because there's a few more beautiful things to see here. I'm going to go again with another blue themed card here. And this die, I love this Snowman die. I have this in stock too. But let me, before I digress, let me get here what we use. Cheery Lynn, B186. There's the words. Merry Christmas. Mary Ann's Creatable, LRO246, Snowman. I have him in stock, ready to go. So if you want him, let me know. Remember, Snowman can be used all winter. Doesn't have to be just Christmas. And Memory Box 98171, the Frosty Border, which is right here going across the back of the Snowman. And also Memory Box 98418, which is the Frostyville wreath right here, which was just released. So these both have been previously released. They're in stock and ready to go. And inside she just has another one of her typed greetings there. And I just want to bring up, this, Patricia used those words a lot, the Merry Christmas. And Patricia goes for elegant kind of looking cards. So those words are a nice, I think, staple to have. And that little snowman, how she kind of, you can see where probably he was sticking out of the die. She stenciled some charcoal and orange on him, and how sweet that is. And a quick look at how nicely that Frostyville border is coming out. And I want to mention, I'm sorry if this video is a little bit dark, but of course I started this video in nice sunshine and the clouds have come. As usual here in Rochester, New York, we are, I think after Seattle, the rainiest area around, and there goes my sunlight. But we'll get through it. We're almost there. One more card, and again, Patricia raved about this die. Ta-da! And this is the Cheery Lynn frame 146, the Merry Christmas. Now that is all one die. You run that through and you get all this. And she cut it out twice and offset it to give the little bit of red peeking through the white. First time I introduced that to you, I think, was with Bonnie when she did that with hers. Nellie Snellen, she used the Nellie Snellen punches right here. They're FLP 022, FLP 013, FLP 014. Those are poinsettia punches. I can get those for you. I have to special order them. That is a punch that's an older punch and I don't stock it anymore, but I will special order it and it wouldn't take too long to get it for you. And also, if you're wondering what this is right here inside this sign holder, that's a Cricut cartridge. It's called Christmas Noel. I can get some Cricut cartridges, but I can't get them at a very good price. So if you have some place to get them, if you're looking for them, you might benefit using your Michael's coupon. But if it's something you can't get and you want me to try, I'll try my best for you. I always do. And then inside the card, which is pretty too, look at that. She used the Mary Ann Creatables LRO242, the Anja's Quadrate die, and that's this beautiful one that was just released before this. That square is going to be very popular. First day out, it hit the road running, that die. And also Spellbinders S4318 is the Fleur de Lis square, and I know that's that one because I have that one in my collection. I can special order that for you. And then we also have the Nellie Snellen poinsettia punch, the little one, FLP 022 right there. I might have a few of those still in stock for those of you that are interested. So, and there's some more of that beautiful velvet paper. So I'm just going to bring this up. This is shiny cardstock, the mirror foil. Some people ask me, what is that called, when they're trying to Google it and get some. So there you go. How pretty that is. And then I want to show you this. I want to show you this really up close so you can see that red foil, just how she offset it just a tiny bit to give it that look. It's truly beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this release. Patricia, thank you for doing such a wonderful job. 4 dies, you made so many different beautiful cards. It just amazes me every time the design team makes something. I am in awe. Thank you so much for watching and giving me your time. I am hoping you are enjoying preparing for your holidays. Remember, I have gift certificates now on my blog. They are done through PayPal, but you can give them to people and they can use them on it in my web blog where they shop, and I will make sure that they get it, and talk them through it. We've had our first customer use the gift certificates, and they work, so it's wonderful. Hope you're all doing well, and take care. Go craft something, everybody. Bye bye.